Whew. Yo, what's good? What is going on? And welcome back to another video, man. So today is officially day 97 of this NoFap journey, man. It's day 97, yo. So I ain't got shit to say. Nah, so real talk, today was very different. At least from like, you know, mental whatever standpoint. Cause like I said, I had just that big mental release yesterday, you know, in just healing and dealing with, you know, that trauma or that experience, you know, involving my dad, you know, from when I was younger. And it's like, I'm sure I mentioned it. I'm not sure if I did, but it was like after I cried, and like I said, I cried really hard. But but yeah, after I cried and really just dealt with those feelings and emotions, it was like this weight was completely lifted off of my body, yo. Like I'm not like I don't just say the shoulders because like that just means it was here. It was like lifted up and out of me completely, yo. And I don't know. It just like I just felt like I literally felt light today. Like I felt light. I was just okay, you know. And even a good friend of mine, you know, he's going through his stuff, and you know, we kind of just had a good. Well, I can't say kind of. We actually had to, like, we had a really great talk today. And he had said, he was like, bro, there's something different about you. And I'm like, damn, for real? He's like, yeah. He's like, I don't know. I don't, like, you just had such, you know, thanks for the perspectives, you know, that you gave me regarding my situation. But I don't know. It's just, you were there. You know, it's like something about you, like, you completely just have it, you know, under control, more or less. He's like, I mean, like, you've grown a lot. Wow. And I was like, damn, thanks. You know, only because, um, at least for us as people, as humans, you know, we really don't notice the changes. Now, don't get me wrong, being on this journey, what I've loved about it so much is that I'm noticing the changes as they happen. But of course, there's still just some things that, in most cases, you might not see because you're too close to it. You know, like you might look at yourself and say, damn, I'm not getting the results I want. But somebody who hasn't seen you in like 2 weeks, they're like, holy shit, hey, look at you. You like, oh, what, me? And they like, yo, like, look, oh, you looking good. You're like, oh, damn. I had no idea because you're too close to it. There's a really great clip. Can't think of the page. I want to say Ancestral Plane on Instagram. Yo, this video, like, it was a clip of Pharrell Williams, the producer, talking, and I kid you not, that video made me cry. Like, I saved it so I can watch it every single day. Now, don't get me wrong, I haven't watched it every single day, but like, at least when I have the mental note to do it, I definitely go back to it, or at least when I'm feeling discouraged, I always go back to it. Because in the video, and he's talking about his own experience, he's like, you know, sometimes I'm too zoomed in. He's like, sometimes, you know, we're too close to, I mean, essentially we're too close to our own shit, more or less. He's like, you know, we think we got the worst problems in the world, or that we can't get through nothing. He's like, sometimes you just got to zoom out, you know, and just look at the bigger picture of things. He's like, you know, at the end of the day, whatever mistakes you made, whatever it is that makes you human, he's like, God's not going to give up on his purpose for you. He's like, what is meant for you will be for you, because that's in God's purpose for you. But bro, like, yo, that whole thing, and it's maybe like a 1 minute clip, but yo, that shit resonated with me. And a big concept that I took from that is that whenever I feel like I'm going through something, or I feel like I'm experiencing something, because also too, at the point that I'm at now, excuse me, fuck. Yeah. So at the point that I am now, I've noticed I'm very receptive to energies. And like I said, I've noticed that from the beginning, but now it's very much so that my mood will change, not from anything directly that I'm dealing with, but just I could be receiving it from somebody that's close to me. And that's why I reached out to my homie, could have found out he's going through what he's going through. So luckily I had the right words to give him to get him through. Um, but a lot of times whenever I'm feeling and I can't quite figure it out, I do take a minute to do what Pharrell said. I just zoom out. I just zoom out, just kind of just take a minute to really just assess things. And a lot of times that's what we all got to do. Just zoom out for a minute. Just give yourself that moment to just really, I guess, reset. Just see things for what they are. But yeah, man. And truth is, that's nothing too. My voice has been changing. Like, I mean, some clips my voice is high, other clips it's like medium, other times I'm just like the whole video. But then like today, I got like this nice smooth ass baritone to it, you know what I mean? And I'm gonna be honest, like I was using this shit to my advantage today, because I mean, as y'all know, I work in customer service, so some of my agents were having a hard time with certain customers, and like they were like, I want to speak with your manager. I can't stand you. I'm gonna complain to corporate. As soon as they get on the line with me, I'm like, hey, how's it going? My name is Preston. I'm supervisor here on the floor. How can I assist you? No, because your company has a really stupid fucking policy. I'm like, yeah, I'm really sorry about that. But yeah, I mean, I'll definitely send out the email, see if we can get expedited for you, blah, blah, blah. I just start talking, but I remain calm the whole time. Most of the agents, they the ones, well, the policy is like, yo, you ain't got to do all that. You ain't got to do all that. Because whatever they're mad about, you're not responsible for. So that's why I got the position I got, because I'm not fazed by it. But the beautiful part about it is that usually either midway through, they say something like, well, I'm not mad at you, I'm just mad at the situation. But definitely by the end of the call, especially if it's a woman, they're like, God, like, you've been such a sweetheart. I've been a total bitch to you. I'm so sorry. You know what I mean? And it's like, yo, like, and take that moment, that energy with you through life, yo. Trust me, that's going to be one of the biggest things that you could take with you. I'm not saying, be all flirty and, if you have a deep voice or not. I'm just simply saying, be unfazed by people's bullshit. You ain't got nothing to do with you. Because like I said, like I've learned my biggest flaw in life was being a people pleaser. I would specifically do things so that people would like me. I don't care if people like me or not. I genuinely don't. But more importantly, being a people pleaser caused me to be so reactive and hold myself so responsible for someone else's feelings and bad day. That ain't got shit to do with me. I didn't do that shit. And it's funny because even a lot of times on these calls with these customers, I find myself, because they're like, well, and now you're trying to tell me that as per your company policy, you can't do da-da-da-da. I said, and I ask them very, very straightforward, like, and that's another thing, very straightforward. I'm like, okay. I'm like, I'm sorry, please let me know when I gave you those words specifically. And they're like, I'm sorry, what? I was like, no, I know I haven't said much on this call, but I know for sure I'm not the one that said what can and can't happen. I mean, if I did, then I definitely misspoke, but I know I didn't say that to you. So again, I understand, you're frustrated and you're holding on to all these other conversations that took place before me, whether earlier in the week, 3 days ago, 2 days ago. They kind of have nothing to do with me, Bone, because this is my first time engaging in your claim right now on this call. Right now, I don't know what the previous person said. I kind of don't care, because I at least know how the issue is going to get resolved, or how I'm going to resolve it for you. But please do not, put words in my mouth, because I know that that's not what I said to you. I know I haven't said anything along those lines, but I get it. You're frustrated. I completely understand. And then usually at that point they realize, damn, I'm just fucking like I'm just fussing for no fucking reason. Okay, let me shut the fuck up and let this man talk. And then boom, we usually end up getting, getting the job done and doing, exactly what they need us to do, and that's it. But a big part of my growth, especially on this journey, like I said, involved just all of that. My ability to just tell a person, yo, calm down. All right, I have nothing to do with that. I'm here with you now in this moment. Let's get it done. And especially dealing with because some people, they just like to fucking tell the whole story 1,000 times over. Like, and sometimes I want to say to them, listen, you can put your violin away. I don't give a fuck. Like, put your violin away. You ain't got to play the same sob story all over again because you feel like you got to really convince me about your situation. No. Straightforward, by the book. This the policy. That I can or I can't, or I'm making concession, and we'll call it a day. And that's it. That's it. I've been more direct, more, I guess, assertive. Like I've always been a very, I guess, blunt or very straightforward. That's just my upbringing. I'm from New Jersey. Like, that's just how we talk. So coming down to Houston was like a big game changer because a lot of people aren't used to that very direct, straightforward speaking. But now I can honestly say, now I'm definitely more confident in speaking more directly in conversations, especially in customer service situations, and especially just face to face or whatever. And I think that's just because of the whole shift that I've gone through over these last 90 days, for sure. Well, 97 days. Almost 100. We almost at 100. But yeah, man, like, aside from that, today was just a really chill day. Spent the day with my daughter, her last day of Christmas break. So tomorrow she'll be in school. But of course, I still gonna go pick her up and stuff like that. She'll hang with me until her mother gets home. Yeah, man, I'm just marking up the charts as always. Definitely trying to see if I can get a good setup going. I ran, did some testing with the Autobot, the Gobi Trade House Autobot. That joint took 6 trades. This shit went 6 for 6, a total of 60 pips. I am gonna mess around with it a little bit more to try to tighten up the parameters a little bit, because so yeah, it went 6 for 6, and then I lost 2 trades right after that. So I definitely want to take a look at it to see, because I think I had the parameters mixed up, and I didn't really pay attention to that. But either way, it's all good. You live and you learn. But either way, I'm still in profit, which is dope. It's not a lot, only because I'm really just looking to build a small account into a larger account. But at least having a smaller account would allow me to literally do what I just did. Like, take wins, take losses, but see what happened and how I can tweak it. Because every loss is just a lesson, and that's it. That's it. It's not like I'm not like, oh, I lost all this money. No, bro. Like, at the end of the day, yeah, you lost a couple of dollars, but you're gonna get it right back. You're gonna get it right back, as long as you figure out what took place, and then just figure out how to use the program. You feel me? But it is nice. Don't get me wrong. It's so nice when you just set it up, you go to sleep, you wake up, and your account won 2, 3, 4, 5 trades. Like, you like, the fuck? Like, you just like, you wake up to money, Like, it's a beautiful, beautiful thing. Damn, I should actually shut off. There we go. So yeah, man. Either way, this has been a very beautiful journey, a very amazing journey, and I'm glad that y'all get to see the growth in your boy. You feel me? Like, definitely there's been a lot of growth, a lot of glow too, like a lot of glow. But listen, please, if you are truly interested in NoFap, just start it. All right. Just delete all your bookmarks, delete your cookies, all right? Like, just delete all that shit. You feel me? And then, just focus on not doing it. Find a hobby. Get productive, all right? But either way, I love y'all. We're going to do it again tomorrow because we almost at day 100. So I definitely want to get through these videos kind of quickly. But lately, like I said, there's been just a big shift, up here and in here. Which is a good thing. I mean, listen, this whole journey is about growth, no matter what. Alright? But either way, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Of course, please be sure to like and subscribe, hit the notification bell, and all that other good shit. Alright, cool.